Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be discussing about something very much important which I partially also faced, and I know that so many other people out there, or so many other youths, are also facing the same problem as well. Okay, the topic is all about decision making, indecision, indecisiveness. Alright, let's talk about it. And I'm also going to use myself, give example with myself, the times I've faced it and how I was able to tackle the indecision or indecisiveness. Let's dive into it. So guys, trying to explain these three things: decision making, indecisiveness, and indecision. Okay, I know so many of you will be like, indecisiveness is not indecision, or let me just explain it. Decision making is actually the ability to make decisions. Let me simply put it like that: the ability to make decisions, the ability to actually pick one out of so many other options which you have. Then indecision, on the other hand, is the inability to choose a particular thing at a particular time. The inability, especially when you have so many other options, the inability to pick out one particular thing easily. Or let me say, for example, when you have so many options or so many things at your plate, the inability to pick out a particular one at a particular time, the inability to decide on going for a particular thing at a particular time. All right, dictionary. Going to the dictionary. Dictionary have a specific definition about indecisiveness and indecision. According to the dictionary, they said indecision is actually something that happened, let me say, just once. You get? Okay, the inability to pick from an option at a particular time. Let me say, for example, you're trying to pick a particular career to go for. This is something that is happening now. Let me put it as example. Then indecision, there you have so many options of the kind of job or career you want to go for. Now the indecision there is you not being able to pick a particular career at that time. This is something that is happening at that time. While indecisiveness is something that has become like a personality. You're always facing it. You always find it very difficult to choose a particular option to go for, often and on. Like, even if it's something that happens now, next time you still face challenges choosing a particular option to go for. Next other time you still face challenges. Some people go as at extent of always or reoccurring asking people, should I go for this or should I go for that? You get? This is something that happen often in your life. That's when it's not indecisiveness. Like, it's something that happen every time. Every time you find, every time you have the option of choosing something against other things, you're always facing the inability to pick a particular one often. Why indecision is a particular time, you just don't know the particular one to pick. So this is the definition of the three. Then diving down to giving you an example of how I faced indecision at a particular time. So using myself as example for explaining this indecision. Okay, you all know that if you always watch my video, you all know that I'm currently doing my NYSC. So at the point I was thinking, or with my plans, I want to either learn something like a skill, which is very necessary for all of us to have. So I wanted to either learn something, a skill, or to find a job, like a job that will be paying me. But come to think of it, I was confused. I was battling with indecision right now, because I was left to choose either to go look for a job or to learn a skill. You get? So thinking of the both, this is where the indecision, where I was facing the indecision. Thinking of the both, learning a skill is actually the best part or the best thing to do right now, because Imagine after your service, instead of always going to hustle for job, you might also go and hustle for job, but at least you can become your own boss at the meantime with your skill. Truly the best decision to go for. Then I had to think about it, then check the other one, going to find a job. And I realized that going for a skill, going to learn a skill, I didn't actually have enough finance to pay for my skill, the skill I want to learn, and and again to get materials or to get some of the equipment for me to be able to, as I'm learning the skill, I'm practicing. There's nothing more than, as you're learning something, you're practicing it, so you get used to it, and you will be more, I don't know, you will know it very well, you will learn it faster. So I didn't have money to pay for the skill at the particular time, and also get my equipment. And again, I need to be transporting myself where I'm staying to the place I'm going to learn a skill. And also, I'm currently serving. And also, we all are human beings, we have our basic needs. I have to also take care of myself. So guys, I thought of it. I thought of the whole thing. So I now had to like go for my second option, which is looking for a job. So with my mind, I was like, if I could be able to find a job by God grace, something that will be paying me at least something manageable for the meantime, because I'm still serving, I can be able to like before my NYSC ends up, I can still be able to learn the skill with the money. I'm going to try my possible best to save out from the job I'm seeking, or from the job I was going to get. So thinking of these two things, I decided, after the indecision, battling with the trying to make decision, I decided to go look for a job, because I know I don't have the finance to pay for the skill I want to learn, which was very much important for me. I decided to look for a job instead of just sitting thinking. You get, just check for the particular one that you can be able to handle at that particular time, or handle at that moment, and go for it. If I say let me just try and hustle up money or find money to learn the skill, I don't really know, but I feel I'll be hooked at some point, because I need to take care of myself and some other things. I need to also be transporting myself. How am I going to do it? So I decided to like go for this job, though I've not found yet. I decided to like go for the job, seeking like job hunting. By God's grace, I know I'll be able to find a job. Then, as I continue to get paid monthly in Nigeria, here we pay monthly. So I continue to get paid monthly. I'll be taking care of my basic needs and try my possible best. That's discipline actually, to save up, so that before the end of my service, I can be able to save up and also learn the skill. The skill I actually have in mind to learn is something I have the basic knowledge already, so it's something I can actually learn within the space of 3 months. So this is how I was able to like tackle that spirit of indecision or indecisiveness that wanted to come up, because I was really thinking of the one to go to. So I sat down, calmed myself down, thought of the two things, the important one first, then thinking about the important one, the one I can be able to do at the moment. So that was how I was able to like settle myself with that spirit of indecisiveness or indecision that wanted to come up. So guys, my loves, diving down to what actually caused this indecision or inability to make a decision quickly, is one of it I would say is fear of failure. Nobody wants to fail, and again, not like, you just don't want to make decision that will be like the greatest mistake you've ever made in your life. So fear of failure is one of the main reason why most of us face this inability to make decision quickly, or indecision making, because you don't want to fail, you don't want to make decision, and on the long run you realize that this is the highest mistake you've made. You don't want to decide this instead of this. You get, maybe deciding this, why this other one was perfectly much better. You don't want to like regret it later, that why did you go for this instead of going for this one would have been better, or this one. So most of us face this indecision making or indecisiveness, because we actually don't want to fail on the long run. We actually don't want to choose the one that will bring lead to our downfall. Choose the one that will make us say, "Had I known tomorrow." That's one of the reasons most of us face this spirit of indecisiveness. Another reason most of us face it is confidence. Guys, I don't know how to say this. Yes, I'm still trying my possible best to learn this. But guys, all of us, we need to be confident in ourselves. If you're confident in yourself, you will be confident in your decision making. If you're confident in yourself, you won't really always be battling to make decisions. You won't really always have to, you won't even reach the extent of entering the level of indecisiveness, which is now your inability to constantly always face indecision, or constantly always have problem with making decisions. So please, we actually, it cannot be overemphasized, this confidence. We actually need to find it anyhow, anyway. Actually need to like be confident in ourselves. If we are very much confident in ourselves, we'll be confident in our own decision. So that it's not always we'll try to like look for someone else that will decide for us. Should we go for this and this, which one is better? You always seek for some, I'm not saying it's not good to seek for someone's advice, but so it will not be like something constantly, like something you do often and on. So we need to try our possible best to build our confidence in ourselves. You get, so that if you build your confidence, you will know that yes, this my decision is actually the best at this moment, so let me go for it. Then any other consequences that come out from it, you know that it's something you can be able to face. You get. Then depression also is another thing that make most of us enter this indecision or something. When you don't know what to do, you don't know whether to pick A or B or C, depending on your plans. You get overthinking it, always thinking about it, thinking, should I go for this? Is this better? Not being able to quickly make a decision can make you to enter depression. Or maybe when you are even depressed already, you won't be able to make quick decisions for yourself. So guys, as I've actually explained all these things, I've told you the meaning of the three: decision making, indecision, indecisiveness. I've given you an example of myself, and I've told you the main reasons I feel that make most of the youths, I don't want to talk about other people, most of the youths face indecision or indecisiveness. I've given you guys like the most important point. I feel that's why we face it. That's fear of failure, not being confident enough in yourself, depression. Then I want to also talk about how we can be able to like tackle this, how we can be able to like try our best to stop being indecisive. Okay, I will say all of us, we need to actually try our best to have plans. Any man that don't have, if you don't have plans, you plan to fail. I don't know how they used to say it, I've forgotten, sorry guys. Okay, we actually need to like have plans for ourselves. Think of what you want, plan towards it. Do you want this? What do you want to achieve next time? I don't know how to put it. What are your plans? You have to actually think of things. You have to actually have plans. If not, do you plan to fail or something? You have to actually have plans. Then as you're having that your plans, try to work on it. Let's stop procrastinating. I'll do this, I'll do that. Like it happened to me the other time. I will be like, I will go out there to look for a job, this, that. But sometimes too, I'll be like, "Ah, let me just leave it. Tomorrow I'll go." Let's stop procrastinating. So I decided that this time around, nothing like procrastination. So I had to stand up and go and submit my CV in some places, ask questions on the places I have to submit, so that I'll actually get what I want. Let's stop procrastinating. Let's have plans so that we can be able to pursue our goals. If you have goals to achieve in the nearest future, you know that you actually have to start doing something. Stand up on your feet and start doing something. Try your possible best not to like sit in a particular place and be deciding and be thinking, is this better? Should I go for this? What if this thing fail? Like, let's just stop thinking of always thinking of the negative aspect of things. Let's try our best to like think of something, think of the good parts. You're the one that know what you want. Nobody can decide for you what you should go for. You know what you want. Decide for yourself, so that any consequences or anything that comes out for me tomorrow, you know that yes, you're the one that decided this and you're going to face it, and try your best to face it. Let's have plans and pursue our goals. All of us, like, we know what we want. The youth, you don't want to sit down and be like, and be begging people for money tomorrow. Your mates will be making it and you'll be there. Maybe all these things out of the fact that you were not able to decide on something quickly. If you're still finding it very difficult, instead of you to sit down there, you can ask questions. It's not bad. Though I mentioned it, but it's not bad to ask questions. Instead of you sitting for long in a particular place, not even deciding on something, ask questions. But mind you, know the kind of people you ask questions concerning your life, but ask questions. You can seek for a professional or a close friend that you know that won't betray you, that won't spoil your plans for you, or that won't discourage you more, especially. Ask questions, seek for advice. Then most times the person might not even necessarily be the one to advise you. Maybe from what the person is talking about, you actually find out on your own what you want or what to advise yourself to do. So let's not sit down and just do nothing. Guys, this is our time. Let's make use of it. Let's stop procrastinating more, especially. Let's stop being indecisive. Try your possible best to quickly decide on something and know what you're deciding for yourself. Is your future we're talking about right here, not another person's future. If you sit down there, you will regret it tomorrow. So it's better to stand up now and do something for the betterment of tomorrow. You get. So guys, this is our topic for today, and this is what I came to discuss with you guys, or advice I gave myself, which I feel is also necessary to share with my friends. So this is it for today. Please always try and comment. What do you think next? What do you think I should bring next? What do you think about this particular topic today? Was it helpful? Comment. Don't forget to like. You can share to other people. Let's help ourselves. You can share to other people so that they will see reasons with it, and people that are not courageous enough to do something can stand up, maybe from this video, can stand up and do something tomorrow for themselves. So please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my channel, so when next I bring something very much important like this, we all can actually get advantage from it. So please try your possible best to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys always. Thank you.